Raids on outlying Mormon settlements fed the discord. The saints began pouring into the city for protection. Fearing that mobs would next fall upon Nauvoo, Joseph, Hiram, and some close friends began the 26-mile journey to Carthage to submit to the latest warrants. This time there would be no generous judge, no legal loophole, no triumphant return to Emma and his family, his farm, and his service to God.
If some of you had got such a farm and knew you would not see it anymore, you would want to take a good look at it for the last time. I am going like a lamb to the slaughter, but I am calm as a summer's morning. I have a conscience void of offense towards God and towards all men. Joseph Smith.
His enemies were not willing to wait for a trial, broker a settlement, or risk Joseph somehow wresting from their grip.
Citizens, arise, one and all. We have no time for comment. Every man will make his own. Let it be made with powder and ball. Thomas Sharp, Warsaw Signal.
While there were guards around the jail, they were guards that did not guard, and in fact, I think they understood the whole matter. William Hamilton.
We have had too much trouble to bring old Joe here to let him ever escape alive. You'll see that I can prophesy better than old Joe. Sergeant Frank Worrell.
Their faces daubed with mud to disguise their identities, the force stormed the Carthage jail. In a flash, they were up the stairs and firing through the door. Another round of shots from the mob outside on the ground poured through the open window. The prisoners were no match for their assailants. Hiram fell first. Taylor was hit. Richards grazed. Joseph took 2 shots from behind and several more as he fell from the window to the ground below. The skirmish lasted less than 3 minutes. Joseph Smith and his brother Hiram were dead. Some thought killing Joseph would kill the church he led as well. Not so. The faithful finished the temple, but they never were granted peace. Less than 3 years after the martyrdom, 10,000 Mormons, men, women, and children, fled their country and their persecutors. They trekked west 1,300 miles to the Rocky Mountains and set about building Zion again.
He lived great, and he died great in the eyes of God and his people, and like most of the Lord's anointed in ancient times, has sealed his mission and his works with his own blood. John Taylor.
I am bold to say that, Jesus Christ accepted, no better man ever lived or does live upon the earth. I feel like shouting hallelujah all the time when I think that I ever knew Joseph Smith, the prophet. Brigham Young.
Perhaps Josiah Quincy, Harvard graduate and mayor of Boston, spoke with vision when he said, Joseph Smith, the Mormon prophet, born in the lowest ranks of poverty, without book learning and with the homeliest of all human names, made himself at the age of 39 a power upon earth. His influence, whether for good or for evil, is potent today, and the end is not yet.